We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Rolando Dominguez is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So digging in now, Brian Price.
Rolando Dominguez. He's a decently hard thrower. I mean, to constitute as a decently hard thrower, you got to be at least 95 miles an hour. Because in a game, you can have 1, 2, or 3 extra miles an hour. Even though it's 94, but his fastball's 95. I'm rounding it up to 95. His curveball is 81. His slider is 80. I don't know how he has worked that, but it's worked. Forkball is 87 and splitter is 90. The starting lineup for the LA Angels: Price, Hinojosa, Hardy, Diaz, Rabago, Slugger, Yrizarri, Heuer, Urias. The starting lineup for Arizona Diamondbacks: Rizzo, Almeida, Thomason, Ramirez, Santos, Maggi, Holder, Cena, and Dominguez. Now, as you can see, despite that we are in AL ballpark, the rules are in the NL, meaning that the ninth batter is the pitcher, not the DH.
And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. So now to the plate, CJ Hinojosa, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Dominguez is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat. be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Price on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the payoff pitch home towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Standing in now, Trever Hardy. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with one man out. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
To the plate now, Rafael Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rafael Diaz is the second out of the opening frame. Stepping in now, Chris Rabago, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That evens it up 1-1. Rabago is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Codi Heuer, the pitcher from Montana, gets the call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Rizzo. He'll lead things off.
My apologies. I'm starting like a dumb fuck as usual. It's Heuer, not Heuer, but nonetheless, like me, he throws gas. Did I say it? Did I say it already? He throws gas. That's all he does. If he so chooses to do so, he throws a local bullet train. This is 100 miles an hour or harder. 99 on the four-seamer, 87 on the slider, 84 on the changeup, 94 on the two-seam, and 76 on the curveball.
Here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
At the plate, Stephen Alemais. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He's got it, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the second baseman, Thomason.
Striding into the box, Ed Thomason. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eric Ramirez, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0.
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. A shot down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. In now, Clayton Slugger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Slugger.
Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Yeyson Yrizarri, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Into the box now, Codi Heuer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. That's inside, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Stepping in, Ramon Urias. From the stretch. This one skied out toward right. Alemais.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
A few steps as he takes it for a second out.
Ow. Wow. I mean, cheating apparently is not going well. Whew. Anyway. This is probably the last chance I'm going to be able to say this. I don't like how we took the inning. 15 per inning, 5 per batter. Meaning that through 5, a pitcher will be. Well, and I'll wait till the next inning to tell you.
Angels strand a couple.
Oh, wait a sec.
And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now.
Like I was saying,
It'll be the speedy outfielder,
15 per inning, 5 per batter.
First pitch of the
Meaning that
at-bat.
through 5, 75.
In the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's
Through
down.
7, 90. Through all 9 innings, 135 pitches. Kind of give you an upper top pitch. You have to be.
First pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Kyle Holder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Heuer, a native of Montana, the Treasure State as they call it. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rolando Dominguez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Joe Rizzo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping into the box, Stephan Alemais. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rabago is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, C.J. Hinojosa hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Trever Hardy. No balls and a strike to count. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Rafael Diaz. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and one the count now. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
At the plate, Chris Rabago. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ed Thomason. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Eric Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now that's popped up. Yrizarri over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now to the plate, Devore de los Santos. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Clayton Slugger. Now here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alemais is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So stepping in, Yeyson Yrizarri, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Codi Heuer. Line to the right side. Alemais is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a throw over, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Brian Price. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Standing in now, C.J. Hinojosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Stepping in now, Trever Hardy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Three runs already home here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Angels lead it here 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Drew Maggi.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This pitch is popped up. Slugger has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Holder.
At the plate, Kyle Holder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 0-1 delivery. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Kosuke Cena. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 4 and the D-backs 1. Stepping into the box, Rafael Diaz. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And the runner back in standing. At the plate, Chris Rabago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Alemais is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Slugger.
Digging in now, Clayton Slugger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chandler Shepard takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chandler Shepard.
Yeyson Yrizarri will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Holder is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the pitcher, Codi Heuer.
Digging in, Codi Heuer, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 1 to the Angels pitcher. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and a strike. Urias, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Standing in, Brian Price. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, bases loaded. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Pitch swung on and missed. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Quintero.
Changeup called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next to the
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Rizzo. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Fastball well outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Stephen Alemais.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down here 5-1. Herzog takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Ready for another shot now, C.J. Hinojosa. He doubled his last time through. Danny Woodrow is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Jason Guzman is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 75.
Anthony Siegler is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Xavier Fernandez will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 18, Xavier Fernandez.
Ben Holmes is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Pitch on the way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Trever Hardy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Diaz.
Into the box now. Ronnie Thomason will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 76, Ronnie.
And that's dead center for strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. high in the air out towards shallow right. Alemais in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Rabago.
Now at the plate, Rabago. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Clayton Slugger would be next. A 3-0. Is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Angels 6 and the D-backs 1. Ronnie Dawson is the new center fielder after coming up. As a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Suli Matias is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Corey Bird is also into the game as he takes over at short. Nolan Flanagan will also enter as he takes over at 3rd base.
Now playing 3rd base, number 27.
Ladarius Clark is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Coy Park is also into the ball.
Now playing 2nd base, number 41, Coy Park.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Danny Woodrow.
Ready now, Danny Woodrow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Solo shot to right center. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Devore Halo Santos, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
1-2, here it comes.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Xavier Fernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Clayton Slugger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Flanagan.
Stepping in now, Nolan Flanagan, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over, being especially careful here. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. They lead it 6-2. Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Anthony Siegler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in, number 75. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 63.
The pitcher, Herzog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Dawson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Joe Rizzo.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Joe Rizzo. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And now for the Angels, number 16. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch.
Ball, that's in. Ball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
To the plate now, Corey Bird, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
At the plate, Ladarius Clark. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronnie.
Jacob Waguespack enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 62, Jacob Waguespack.
Ronnie Dawson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 outs. Here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's out.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They lead it 6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Alemais.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Stephan Alemais becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Holmes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Holmes, just 18 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Danny Woodrow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Woodrow. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Chris. Thomas Sapucki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 38, Thomas.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Clayton Slugger, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
hammered the other way to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Flanagan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And that's in there for strike one. One out and a runner on third. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the pitcher, Codi Heuer.
Now in the box, Codi Heuer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Halos lead this one 7-2. Kevin Lennox, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 55, Kevin Lennox.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Devore de los Santos.
Devore de los Santos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Matias is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the box, Xavier Fernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Anthony Ziegler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Ziegler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
1-0.
swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Codi Heuer pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
There you have it. 2.5 hours. This game took place as the Angels scored 3 runs in the 4th to win 7-2. Now the lineup and who pitched will be on the description after this. Excuse me. The last saliva because of the canker sore I have for whatever reasons producing it. Monday will be hopefully well it'll continue this time with franchise. Of course the Titans obviously. Tomorrow is my It's my Razzmatazz Free For All Monday, 3 to 9 on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/prototype4557, where I will be doing Sniper Elite 3, all for bonus content. Tuesday is my Iron Man. I will be doing the same thing. Then once I've done all of that here on my YouTube, I'll probably switch off. Probably to W2K19 powered, but we'll see. Again, 7-2, the Angels defeated Arizona. The discussion who, in terms of who pitches in the batting lineup, will be in the description. Or I'll put it in the description right after this. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 10. Well, actually, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 10:30 to 2:30. Tomorrow will be my special Iron Man. We will see how long I go. I'm starting at 3. So tomorrow on my Twitch channel, 3 to 9. Like I said, it's my Razzmatazz Free For all for bonus content stories. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 to 8:30, and 3 to 9 my Monday. Until then, I will see you tomorrow, not only here but also on my YouTube. Got any questions, comments, issues, or problems? Post in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer it or respond to it to the best of my ability. Or you can ask it, or respond. What do you call it? Whether you have a question, comment, issue, problem, what is my Twitter? You see me on twitch.tv/prototype557 here on YouTube. I'll try to answer it or respond to the best of my ability. It's like 12:05 in the morning now. Always on my Twitter at Justin45. That's the @ symbol DEZDIN number 4 number 5 at Justin45 with Twitter DM, same thing. Till then, I'll see you here tonight, 10 p.m. to 2:30 in the morning, and tomorrow 3 to 9 It's Monday. Dylan, remember, only way to go up is to get good. Only way to get good. Oh, excuse me. The only way to get good is to go up, and the only way to go up is to get good. I know I fucked it up, but anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys.